Hall, where we've still got 3 fights to go, and coming up next, it will be a lightweight contest as EJ Brooks takes on the man they call Hollywood, Johnny Case. It should be an absolute ripper. Okay, to keep the fights rolling, let's throw it up once again to our ring announcer, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, EJ Pretty Boy Brooks.
Pretty boy EJ Brooks had some trouble making weight yesterday. He said there were no excuses, just that the weight wasn't coming off after a 6-week training camp. Now, Brooks and Case had none too kind words for each other. Brooks came out yesterday and said to us, Pat, that Hollywood Johnny Case has fought a bunch of tomato cans.
They basically said that about each other, said they both fought cans, or both have said that about each other. But EJ, you know, not making weight yesterday, thought that might be the only time in his career. He hasn't made weight 2 other times in his professional career.
EJ Brooks' last fight comes up the loss to Daryl Horcher last time out. Before that, a streak against Hackney, Malyultin, D'Souza and Greg Scott. Now, according to Nick Kalikas, who's supplying us with tonight's betting odds, there's been quite a shift in the betting for this one. We opened up the night at both bet at -120. Then as the day progressed, Brooks was plus 105 and Case was minus 145. Now as the betting closed, interestingly, that swung. EJ Brooks, the favourite, at minus 140. The comeback on a Hollywood Johnny Case at plus 100.
Interesting. A lot of betting going on out there on this fight. 2 guys with good wrestling.
Welcome his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Johnny Case.
The talented and exciting Hollywood Johnny Case comes in tonight on a fantastic 7-fight winning streak. 58% of wins by knockout or TKO. He's wrestled since he was 4 years old. Had a 2-month camp in prep for this one. He said it was pathetic that EJ Brooks missed weight by 6 pounds yesterday, and says that Brooks has already given up the fight before it's even begun. Said that Brooks is mentally weak.
And a lot of people in this sport from a wrestling background feel that that's the case. When your opponent cannot make weight, he's mentally weak and he's already given up.
The tail of the tape for this matchup. 7-1 to Brooks, 12-4 for Hollywood Johnny Case. Brooks 3 years the older, gives up the height to Case. The reach 4 inches in the arms to Johnny Case, 1 inch in the legs. On paper should be a fantastic matchup, but a lot of indecision with the bettors for this one. As I said, it started out with both men equal at minus 120. Then Case went up midway through the day to minus 145. It ended betting with Johnny Case, the underdog, at plus 100. EJ Brooks at minus 140.
Right over there. Good luck, sir.
Let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the RFA lightweight division, and it's brought to you by GLC 2000. No pain, more gain. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5'8" and weighed in at 159 pounds, holding a professional MMA record of 7 wins, 1 loss. Training out of American Top Team and St. Charles MMA from Cahokia, Illinois, EJ Pretty Boy Brooks. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 6 foot tall, weighed in at 155.5 pounds, holding a professional MMA record of 12 wins, 4 losses. Training out Des Moines Jiu-Jitsu Academy from Des Moines, Iowa, Johnny Hollywood Case. Your referee in charge of the action is Thomas Maston.
right, guys, we went over the rules in the locker room. Any questions from EJ? Any questions from you, Johnny? All right, touch gloves, come out ready to bench.
Okay, on the iPad app, our Access Fights companion app, 64% of fans say Johnny Case will win this one. Now, interestingly, the betting odds swung again just recently. They only just closed. Nick Kalikas confirms the closing odds. Johnny Case, indeed the favourite, -160. Brooks, the underdog, at +120. Here we go. It's Brooks in southpaw stance. Round kick off the back leg from Hollywood, Johnny Case. Inside leg kick from Case. Nice jab from him. Inside leg kick again. Very quick on that rear leg, Johnny Case. A balk right hand.
Brooks heavy on that front foot. Easy to throw that inside leg.
It is one of the best tricks to use against a southpaw fighter. Throw the inside leg kick. Power through the right hand. This is certainly where Brooks would like to be, on the ground.
Yes, EJ Brooks can wrestle, but Case has wrestled since age 4, so he knows what he's doing on the mat.
Takedown there from EJ Brooks. Rolls onto his back, does Johnny Case.
Keeping control of that wrist so he can turn. Nice. See that wrist control. Spiral ride, got that right palm inside of the leg. Case pushing back into him. It's easier to get up when you can push into your opponent like that.
Don't forget, folks, let us know who you think is going to win this one on Twitter. Use the hashtag RFA10 and also vote on the winner at access.tv. Takedown again here from EJ Brooks.
Yeah, nice technique on that. He just bumps his hip into him, elevates him a little bit, and tips him. See how he's leaning into him there, draping off the side.
Putting that hand down so he can't get knee to the head here. Hollywood John Case. Brooks having his back.
Just a guess, but I'm thinking EJ Brooks was very good at riding people in wrestling in college. He's staying glued to him very well.
Thanks for a very smothering fight so far. None of the fluidity of the strikes we saw earlier on. A turning back elbow there from Johnny Case. Just got these hands locked around him as EJ Brooks keeps on the back of Case. Case slips it out the back door.
Nice little hip bump.
Knee from Johnny Case off the right leg.
EJ Brooks has worked a lot early in this fight. Have to dump Case several times.
Johnny Case's corner are calling for him to box out as he's locked onto a single leg here. Gives up on it now.
Trying to run the pipe on him. EJ Brooks got a lot of experience in wrestling. Not going to get him down with that unless you set him up to do something else afterwards.
Chance for the knees here from EJ Brooks. Can't throw them to the head of Johnny Case while Case has that hand down. A rule that may soon be changing, Pat.
Yeah, a guy deliberately putting his hand down so that you can't aim in the head. In Ohio, they're looking at changing that so that you can wail away with that knee.
Nice chamber on the knee there from EJ.
Only problem with that is then you've got referees' discretion. And some referees might not know when a guy's actually snapped down into a front headlock and he has to post his hand.
1:30 remains, first round of 3. Started as a striking contest in favour of Johnny Case. Has ended up for most of the round as a grappling contest, probably in favour of EJ Brooks. Case puts him against the cage, trying to get that knee to the inner thigh.
EJ staying glued to him, does not want to be on the outside with Case because of the reach.
Case looking for a takedown.
Tried to use his length, hip him over.
Stomps here from Johnny Case.
Yeah, a couple of those landed pretty solid.
Brooks looking for a takedown.
That's the way it's done.
Brooks in top position. What will he look to do here, Pat?
Well, that's what he's doing right now is a good thing to do because he hasn't done it previously on the takedowns. At least he was able to get off a couple shots there. He's been the aggressor in this round, so he's looking good probably on the judges' scorecards.
Clean break.
End of the first round, we go to the towers. Hollywood Johnny Case and EJ Brooks. Don't forget, folks, let us know who you think's winning this one and your predictions for our main event between Joe Ban and Rhodes. Tweet us, hashtag RFA10.
EJ Brooks worked a lot in that round, having to get the takedowns and redump Case several times. Almost ducked into a kick that time, but was able to take Case down. EJ Brooks on his back here, just bumps his hips into him, not using a lot of energy on that. Real sharp technique to just dump Case, and then Case hitting that roll through and controlling that wrist to try and get back to guard. Case senses it gets a little high and just puts his butt up in the air real quick and dumps EJ off the top.
10-9 Brooks in the first, says Pat Miletich.
Weight cut so far doesn't seem to be affecting EJ Brooks.
Thought about getting airborne with the knee there, Johnny Case. Thought about the inside thigh kick off the back leg.
That was solid.
Hear the crack as Johnny Case connected with a groin kick to EJ Brooks.
I heard that. That was all cut.
And as usual, our statistic director is going to show us the replay.
No corner over here. I know it was unintentional.
On both knees here is EJ Brooks, who'll get some time to recover. Referee saying, I know it was unintentional. There won't be any points deducted here from a Hollywood Johnny Case, but it's a tough crack of the cup for EJ Brooks to recover from.
You want to try and stand and walk it off?
Gonna shake the old fella back into place here, EJ Brooks. It was a hard one.
You good? All right.
Gives the thumbs up to the referee, says he's okay to go on.
All right, let's go. Time in.
Standing is where Case wants to keep the fight. He runs him with a front kick to the guts.
Did he kick him in the stomach or the groin again?
Kicked him in the stomach
Did
on
he
that
catch
one. Which is probably a smart move, Pat, because when you get hit in the groin, the pain sort of goes up into your stomach.
Or maybe he pushed him back down with a stomach kick.
Maybe. Fake jump walk right hand here from Johnny Case, circles clockwise, drifting into that lead right hand of the southpaw EJ Brooks. Outside leg kick from Case, overhand left from Case.
Switched up to southpaw real quick before that. Surprise Case hasn't gone to the head with his rear leg yet.
Good call, Pat. And thrown the right hand more. What he wants to do is keep the lead foot on the outside of EJ Brooks' lead foot and throw the right hand down the center corridor against the southpaw. Leg check from Brooks.
Chopping at that front leg though, isn't he?
Single leg here from EJ.
Inflicting as much damage as he can before EJ Brooks possibly gets a takedown. Sharp elbows to the dome. EJ Brooks got his hands locked. Pinching that arm in nice, yeah. There it is. EJ Brooks said he wrestles once a week with Matt Hughes, grapples with him, so he knows some tricks on the ground. Little boy Matt Hughes is one of the most dominant grapplers in the history of the sport.
Trained indeed to glory by the man sitting next to me, the super coach Pat Miletich. Top position inside a half guard here for EJ Brooks. Just about halfway through the second round of 3. First round went the way of EJ Brooks. Still to come here tonight, folks. Justin Lawrence and Louis Saldana. And the big one, Alan Joban and Mike Biggie Rhodes for the welterweight title. Inside full guard now, close guard from Johnny Case.
That's what Case needed to be able to use his length. You got to get a shorter guy, a compact guy in your guard. Brooks working his way to the left, trying to get over that leg.
Our fighters wearing the pink gloves here tonight as part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's been good to see all of our promotions throughout October, from Legacy and XFC, MFC, and here tonight with RFA having the pink canvases, the pink corner pads, the pink gloves, all supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Keep working, guys. You gotta let to advance.
See, Case has that butterfly guard in, trying to keep his hips back.
Holding on to the ankle, so Johnny Case can't up kick here.
Yeah, smart. Case has really got to avoid that. Don't let this guy control your ankles.
Goes to the knee, does Johnny Case. Under a minute remains in this second round. Looking to pass here, or maybe go back inside of half guard is EJ Brooks.
EJ got that knee, had it passed. Had a chance to get to cross sides.
30 seconds left, 30 seconds left. Finish the round strong, guys.
Johnny Case looking for a way back to his feet, and he finds it. Puts EJ Brooks against the cage.
EJ showing some great takedown defense.
Foot stomps again from Hollywood John Case. EJ Brooks may have it 2-0 going into the third. You know, just a little more reflection on the groin strike we saw during that round, and a little tidbit for you. A lot of traditional martial artists, particularly Japanese masters, I've seen photos of it, quite disturbingly, Pat, had a technique with that. It would actually tuck their testicles up into the cavity of their body to avoid getting kicked there.
Well, I knew about it, but I really wasn't quite goofy in the head enough to want to look at pictures of it like yourself.
You saw the flying front kick that I don't think was going after the groin again. It was actually going after the lower stomach.
Just trying to be aggressive.
And high up on the inside thigh, dangerously close to the groin of EJ Brooks. So just really pushing the envelope with those near groin strikes there was Johnny Case.
Yeah, staying on the attack, on the legs, inside kicks, outside kicks, but got to be able to stop EJ's wrestling, man. This EJ's looking sharp with his wrestling.
You know, there were some traditional martial artists too, Pat, who also disturbingly used to hang bricks from the scrotum to make it hang lower so they'd avoid those kicks that are up high on the groin.
I'd appreciate it if you'd stop. Thank you.
Third and final round, all true stuff, folks. I'd like to give you a bit of education from time to time about the various aspects of martial arts. Inside leg kick from Hollywood Johnny Case. He's got to keep the fight standing here, Pat, because EJ's controlled him on the ground.
Now, Case needs to do some serious damage here with his striking. Get EJ in trouble, make him take bad shots. Get him gassed by hurting him.
Jab 2 from John Case. You hear the corner of Johnny Case saying, be aggressive. High right round kick, it's what Pat Miletich asked for in the first round. Will he throw the rear leg again here, Johnny Case?
Very tentative because he's worried about the takedowns from EJ.
He does indeed, but EJ uses the double forearms guard, right hand down the tube. Here comes Johnny Case with the strikes, and he puts EJ on his back.
Caught him with the underhook coming in. EJ had his arms a little wide.
An opportunity now for Johnny Case to swing this fight back in his favor.
EJ's going to be hard to hold down. Compact, strong little guy that knows how to scramble. There it is. Got to break that grip.
Brooks just using that knee to hit that sciatic nerve. And the takedown again from EJ. Spills over, takes the back of Johnny Case.
Interesting there. Johnny Case hit what's called a Granby roll as he went down. EJ's wrestled so much he knows to just let go of it, let him roll through, and then reattach after he's done with the roll. That's experience.
Nice to see RFA 10 currently trending on Twitter. Joining the conversation, folks. Use the hashtag RFA 10. Inside the guard of Johnny Case goes EJ Brooks. 3 minutes remaining in the third and final round.
Brooks smart to posture up there. Get out of that triangle.
Close guard now from Hollywood. John Case just pulling back the back of the hand, controlling the posture here of EJ. EJ wants to posture up. Wants to power down with that right hand. Goes to the midsection of Hollywood Johnny Case.
He had success before passing the guard from here. Just slide, yep, just stepping through and sliding the knee through. Yep, just easy as pie.
Half guard now for EJ Brooks. Nice position he likes to be in. We saw him in this position in the first and second round.
Looking for that key lock. He just powered his arm where he wanted it.
Right hand, nice one there from EJ. Up on his feet now, look to pass here perhaps. Up kicks from Johnny Case, trying to get that heel upstairs to the jawline. Not where Johnny Case wants to be with 80 seconds remaining in this round. Gives his back to EJ Brooks.
Standing up, turning his back and giving it up. Just trying to make something happen, but Brooks just simply out wrestling. That's all there is to it.
Very vocal crowd here in Des Moines, Iowa at the Hy-Vee Hall at RFA 10. Sections of them trying to spur on a Hollywood Johnny Case. The fans on our iPad app were voting Case to win this one. The betting lines eventually prevailed for Johnny Case after they were back and forth all day.
I thought Case would fare better, honestly. I thought it was going to be a little closer of a fight, but EJ Brooks just dominating, taking over with the wrestling, making Case fight his fight.
Oh, still to the canvas.
Almost pulled it off, almost took his back when he picked him up.
Johnny Case, 20 seconds to try and find a submission now.
Can't get his foot out of there, can't get the triangle finished.
Up kick from Johnny Case. Side of the head there with the right heel. And this is how the fight will end. 3 rounds of action. Johnny Case and EJ Brooks. Folks, plenty of action coming your way here on Access TV. Next week we're in Las Vegas for Lion Fight number 12. Great Muay Thai kickboxing action with Malapet Sasaprapa fighting for a world title against Fabio Pinca. Should be a ripper. And then November 8th, the premiere of The Voice versus Bas Rutten. One of the great episodes, hilarious episode, The Voice versus Al Wabor. November 15, we are back in Houston, Legacy Fighting Championship number 25. And then RFA yet again returns to Denver, Colorado, November 22nd, RFA 11. Packed scorecard after this one. 30-27, unanimous, goes the way of EJ Brooks. How are you scoring it, folks? Let us know on Twitter. Use the hashtag RFA10.
Hi, Mom.
You got Hollywood? Or have you got EJ?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of MMA, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 scores about 30-27, Case. Judge number 2 scores about 30-27, Brooks. And Judge 3 scores about 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Johnny Hollywood Kane!
A little bit of an upset here tonight. EJ Brooks, great performance, simply dominating with his wrestling. Case certainly surprised. Let's check out backstage with the upcoming combatants in our title fight tonight. Mike Biggie Rhodes shadowboxing a little bit, getting ready for the bout with this man, Alan Jouban. Jouban, a fierce